Lies. Mikey said we were live already. He lied to me.
I would never lie. I
But
would never
you
live.
I would.
But
Brian lies all the time.
you did.
Brian lies through me. He's like a Sith Lord controlling my brain. He's the mastermind behind all of this.
I'm like a puppeteer.
Yeah.
I got Mike on my lap.
I actually died 5 years ago, but Brian's just like inhabited my body.
What?
It's like some fucked up
I'm
Weekend
sorry,
at
what?
Bernie's thing.
I'm very good at it.
Yo,
No.
man.
What?
Low key, Brian be rocking that Weekend at Bernie's look pretty good.
True. True. Yeah.
I'm not waking up for this.
Oh, that would have been a good continuation of last week's bit if we had just Brian here, but he just like just fucking laid there.
How awesome! How awesome would it have been if Bernie won an Oscar for that performance?
Yeah, right. Like, man, he really did a good job at portraying a dead body.
I mean, isn't that how Leo DiCaprio won a fucking award? He played a movie where he didn't talk.
Well, he grunted
That's true.
quite a bit,
He grunted.
and his grunts
He
were
walked.
great.
But I feel like that was kind of a pity award. They were like, "Yo, listen, our bad, dog."
No,
Like-
Revenant's a great movie.
No,
It is
really
it is. It is.
so
I'm sorry, but that movie was shit. I got so bored of it, I turned it off.
It
Like-
was so good. Well, it's because you're not a father. If you were a father, you'd understand.
You're not
What?
no one in here is a
Is
father.
this
Says
something you have
no.
to say?
Well,
I mean,
Akhtar's been around. There's a good chance he's a father.
Somewhere.
An absentee father,
Yeah.
maybe, but a father nonetheless.
you ever see Don't Get Caught Drinking Your Juice, and like the guy just like knocks on the door of his ex-wife's house, and he's like, "Yo, I'm here to pick up my son," and she's like, "Fine, go." He literally walks in, picks up the son, and then puts it down. He walks around.
Walks
I'll be
out.
back. I'll be back next week to pick him up again. He just leaves.
I mean, he did
That's
pick him up.
He
I
picked
didn't
him up.
lie. Oh,
Oh.
now I'm sitting up. I realize my mic is like, it's. Oh,
Oh my God, Danny!
Yeah.
I know that's on the audio.
Bro, let's play a fun game.
I'm-
It's called Slap Your Mic as hard as you can.
no, I muted the mic so that way it didn't pick it
There
up
you
when it moved.
Okay.
I
Have
even
fun with
lost
that.
the audio.
Hey, Mo's in charge of all of this now, so.
Have fun, Mo.
Okay, wait. Let me just go.
Oh no, Danny! You canceled. You're canceled.
Brian, I would
He
like to
canceled.
resign.
These
Can
ASMRs
have
are
it
like,
back.
like, what are you
Oh,
doing
man.
for me, dude?
Ah.
Like,
Thanks, guys.
You
Mo,
need
you
your
hear this, Mo? You
ears.
hear this, Mo? You're editing this. It's in the
it's just like the like, what ASMR is this?
Welcome
Thanks-
to the
thanks,
welcome
boys
to the Michael
and girl.
Jackson ASMR.
And you want to add to it? Okay.
You just hear,
No.
you just hear,
Oh, God, no.
It's like, what channel am I on? Mike's like, I hate this bit. This is a dumb bit.
it's a great bit because we're
I
making
love it.
fun of all those people who think they're doing something good.
Ooh.
I like the good ASMRs. There's bad ASMRs. I'm making fun of those people.
we are
'Cause
the
there
bad
are good
ASMR now,
ASMR.
'cause
Yeah,
this is not good
those
for
are
anyone.
all. If anyone listens to an ASMR where a person is going like, then like that's a bit. Come on, bro. Like, what are you listening to? Like,
Bro, I went that's going through like I forgot where I was. I was on YouTube one day because you find all the weird shit on YouTube. And I found I went from normal ASMRs, which I'm like, all right, this is like the stuff Mike showed me. I'm like, oh, this is like the soothing stuff. And then I got to the weird ASMRs. I'm like, all right, you're all fucking weird fetishes. And then I got to ASMR where it's like loud noises. I'm like, please tell me this is not a real thing. And people were watching it live. They're like, oh, I love this. And I'm like,
My favorite ASMR
Oh.
video is the one where it's a Funky Con picks you up from the airport.
what?
good.
what?
Like,
I need to
Go,
hear that.
after this podcast, go on YouTube and search ASMR Funky Con picks you up from the airport.
all right, we're gonna have to link that in the description, Mo.
Yeah.
Someone like,
They can
Links
they
are
can
not
search
allowed.
it. They know.
no.
we-
Mikey, can you just remind us later? Because I want to see this.
Are we gonna like
I'll post
Do
it in
an
the
intro
Discord.
or,
Join the Discord.
Whoa, what if you guys saw like a shadow of like a person standing like right by my door
We did.
in the laundry room?
We did.
I
Oh,
do.
yeah.
We
I
did.
see him in the back. There's something in there. I think that your
Just
dad's
like
back.
standing and staring, and then all the lights turned off, and then like once they turned back on, I was like gone.
But Akhtar.
Bryce enjoying himself. He's like, no.
Akhtar, but look at there's a person in the back right there. Isn't that your dad in the far back door? Just like there's, I think, Mo dad in the bed in his back corner right there by his door. That's why his closet door is open.
No, but I mean like my dad's cool. He's fine. But like I mean like a shadow, like
he
something that
looked.
can kill me. Something that can kill me. You know what I mean?
Like a shadow.
true. Like a
Yeah.
shadow.
Shadow can kill
Shadow
you.
of the night.
Oh, that reminds
You know what?
Brian, intro the podcast real quick, because that reminds me of something that fucking freaked me out.
That's what I was just about to do. Anyways, hey everyone, welcome to the bar. The bar is open. How y'all doing? If you're listening at home on like YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, all that good little jazzy wazzy, thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting. We enjoy doing this. Tonight we got the peeps all here. We got the full cast. I'm gonna let them all say hi. That was a really bad stutter. I'm so
That
sorry.
was really good stutter,
Oh, man.
actually. That was a really good one.
Sorry.
Hi.
That was a good
Where
one.
it came from, but it came from.
Hi, I'm Mike. And yeah, I'm here to cast some pods, man.
Yeah. And I'm Akhtar,
Oh, I hate this.
and you know, I forgot my water.
Oh, fuck.
It's
bro.
okay, buddy. I'll pour some in the camera for you. Drink up, drink up.
Oh, fuck. I'm Mo, and I hope you're watching this live because it's not going to be out anywhere else.
This is the lost episode.
And I'm Danny. And I'm hungry. My
Hey.
food's-
It's rude, honestly, to make fun of the way how people talk. Okay.
We're all fucking canceled, bro. We can't release this.
No, see, look, I can stutter because I do have a stutter.
No,
So
I don't care. I don't care, bro. I'm cutting this whole section out. Fuck.
No, this is your first
More
editing
like
job.
executive decision. I'm cutting it out.
I'm cutting this out. I'll put it in the vault somewhere. Like,
Damn, that
Put it in the
sucks.
Disney vault.
I'll put it in the
No,
Disney
we'll
vault.
bring it back out. You know, everything that goes to the Disney Vault comes right back out anyway.
Yeah, but it'll come out in like 4K Blu-ray or something. It'll be better.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It'll be accepted then, I hope.
But you
It will
better
never
hurry, because once we close it, we're never opening it again.
We're closing it for good. It's gonna be stuck in there with the
Until 10 years
frozen
later.
corpse of Walt Disney.
Oh.
Do you think they still actually use the vault? I mean, that shit closed now, right?
The vault is a USB drive now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Probably.
The vault is a
Way to
folder on a
way to
server.
ruin my like fantasy.
It's a password encoded USB drive. That's the vault.
Brian, we've been ruining your fantasy since 20. How long have I known you? 2015.
You know, speaking of Disney unreleased things, do you guys ever wonder like how much, like, with all of the things that they have released to the public, you ever think about like if there is really any like super fucked up shit that they write beforehand and then
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like, oh, we need to like child this down now.
100%.
It probably
I
is.
feel like,
Even
yeah.
just in like the like art and stuff like that, like, you know, there was a thing, you can find a thread of it online, I'm sure, where like the artist would hide like dicks, like
Uh-huh.
either in the movies or on like the box art for movies and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's I'm sure there's a ton of shit like that.
I always imagine like even in, like maybe like something like Beauty and the Beast, right? Like
Mhm.
instead of what's his name, Gascon, like falling down, I imagine like Beast just like ripping and tearing him apart instead while he's still like, you know, beast mode. And and then they just looked at that and they're like, okay, so that was fun to animate. Now we need to actually release this movie for kids, so we'll keep that in the real Disney vault.
They would
But,
never, yeah, they would never go through the effort of like actually animating that stuff. It would just be like concept art, I'm sure. But I
Yeah.
mean, what do you think about it?
Yeah.
Most of those Disney movies are based off of pretty fucked up tales anyway.
Yes, sir.
So I mean,
Mhm.
already from the get go, they have to take these stories and be like, okay, how do we like make this okay
Dial
for
it down.
children?
Yeah, like
I think
Cinderella and the Seven Dwarves, like that was based off of like
Wait, what? Snow White and the Seven
Snow
Dwarfs?
White.
yeah, Cinderella and or Snow.
Ma'am,
Hell, what is
point
happening?
me to your nearest Cinderella castle.
Whoa,
Yeah, still,
Game Grumps was in
Cinderella.
my heart at that point.
Cinderella, yes, had a fucked
Yeah,
up
and the Seven Dwarves.
and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
No,
So-
you make me mad.
Snow White. It's my bad. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I'm pretty sure that was
Sleeping Beauty
a
and
really
the
messed up
Beast.
concept. Yeah,
I don't
Sleeping
remember that
Beauty
one.
and the Beast.
Are you saying dwarves or doors?
I don't like the Doors. I like the Dwarves.
Cinderella
the
listens
Doors are-
to the Doors.
Like I don't hate the Doors, but like because they're like but if they're on, I'll be like, okay, yeah, fine, I'll leave it on. But like I don't go out of my way. But the Dwarves,
It's not my first
I'll
choice.
find them.
It's a great bit. Continue with what you were saying.
You asked me.
If residents instantly. I know.
And I
He asked
regret
you,
it.
But he asked you.
There are some things. Okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna get back to that. There are some things, Akhtar, that I say to you sometimes, and I instantly regret it because I know what the response you're gonna give me, and then I'm just so mad at myself because I could have prevented it. I could have stopped it.
Akhtar, I just want you to know that before you showed up, I had an idea of us having a podcast where we all just hash everything out with one another, and it seems Brian has taken that to heart.
Brian has a lot of pent up anger. And
We-
Akhtar
Can
from
we
all the
start a
years of
second
knowing each other.
podcast called Airing Dirty Laundry, where we just fucking talk personal shit about each other constantly? Just bring
Okay,
up
why
every
not?
grievance.
Bro,
no.
see, I put up a
Be
tough
your grower.
exterior, right? I put up a tough exterior, but then like, I'll like what happens with me, like I'll be cool about it and stuff, but like inside, I don't get angry. I get more like sad, where I'm just like, why didn't Brian pick up my phone call? Like that will happen. I don't get angry, but I'm just like so hurt, like, oh, like. But I know I put up a tough exterior, you know, but you know, I'm a big softie.
Bro, how do you think
Big
how do you think
teddy
I
bear.
feel when you don't pick up my phone call, bro? We've been bonding and like you just cut the session short. I'm like,
I've never, if you've called me, I would
Yeah.
call you back.
you called me back, but you just didn't pick up for like an hour before. I'm like,
If you're calling me while I'm at the office, man, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm
sorry,
sorry.
it was a Wednesday. You were off work.
Oh shit.
I probably saw your call, was doing homework, and I was like, no.
And said, "Fuck this guy."
Yeah, and I said no.
Dude,
I
I've
could have answered
I've
me
done that
like,
before.
"Hey dog, hey dog, is everything okay?" You know, just in case it was something serious. Like, "Hey dude, fucking Brian fell over and he called me, so he told me to call you now." So- I'm sorry, Brian.
No,
Brian
you're
fell
right,
over.
you're right.
Text Mikey to look at his phone.
No, there's this fucking time, bro. Brian fell over in the shower and like couldn't get up, like legitimately needed help. First thing he did was call me and Akhtar. It was like, "Hey guys," and we're like, "Hey, what's up, dude? You know, are you okay? You sound kind of funny." Like, "Yeah, bro, I just fell in the shower." I'm like, "Damn, bro, are you okay?" Like, "Yeah, I'm still in here."
There's nothing we can do.
I'm like, well, "Why did you call?" Yeah,
Been
I just
in here for
texted
3
lady.
days now.
I'm like, "You just did what?" He's like, "Yeah, she's coming." Why didn't you call her first, or anyone in your house?
Why didn't you just scream? Someone would have came a running.
Listen, you should feel honored, okay? I'm at least letting the homies know.
What am I supposed to do all the way in Chicago?
I'm like,
Well,
okay, I
write
guess
the
I can
word.
text or call somebody
I
for
don't
you then. What the fuck?
Like,
bro?
what if I like took that to heart, hung up, called 911, and was like, "Hey, there's an emergency situation. Well, my friend in Granbury, Texas, just fell." Okay. This is Illinois though. This is Illinois though. This is Illinois though. Oh, can you send a squad out to Texas, or is that a
No.
Well,
They would. They would transfer to the.
Yeah, I feel like
yeah.
they would just throw you
Yeah, they
down
would
the
just
line. Can't they
transfer
do
you.
that?
I'll do
Yeah.
that next time. Don't worry. Next time you fall, I'll do that for you.
Yeah, they can. Because if you tell them an address, they'll just contact with the dispatch that's in the area.
No, don't
Yeah.
do that. Fucking police burst through Brian's door and
I was this close to saying your whole address. I'm so happy I didn't.
oh, man.
Oh, then we really wouldn't be able to save this
Why?
podcast.
Yeah, bro. The only address that gets thrown out around here is me. Chill out on that.
We can throw Mo's address. All right, sweet. Let me just tell everyone where Mo lives and everything. And
I've done it several times.
Yes, you
have you?
have.
Good luck. They'll probably remember it from you, though. I've been getting lucky these times. This podcast now, she's going to say my address, and I'm going to just hear, is this Mo? Yeah. Remember that time in Halo? Yeah.
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 That's the real
I
reason
know.
people need to show up for our streams. They might catch Mo giving out his address again.
You
You never
we
know.
all know
You never
that
know.
that's really everyone wants your address, Mo. So
Like, yo, is this Mo's house? Yeah.
Listen,
oh, you want to play Destiny? Who are you?
Just show up to Mo's house and stand outside long enough. He'll come out and give you a chicken strip.
You're like, yo, bro, is this what you want, man?
But then Mo's gonna open up the door and just throw it at them.
Just
Be like,
chuck
what do
it.
you want?
most likely.
He's like on his knees. He's on his knees, looking up into the sky. Are you happy? Like,
Is this what you wanted?
Oh
Take it. Take all of them.
my god. I'm gonna have to.
He just screams, slams the door. You hear him go up the stairs. He falls. Damn it!
this is all your own, and it was all your own doing too.
After Mo falls down the
would be-
stairs, he's like, he calls up Brian, and he's just like, dude, I fell down the stairs. And Brian's like, dude, I fell in the shower.
Mom, returning the favor. I fell up the stairs. No one's home. Oh, why'd you call me? You called me.
He watched me and my dude just standing out there with chicken strips. Like, what is going on? What am I
What?
experiencing?
I just didn't close the door. The dude just comes over. Yo, do you actually need help? Like, are you good? Get out! I called my friend. He'll help me.
Get out of my house!
Like I
Go
showed
on
up
the
here
other side of
as
the
a
country.
joke, but now it's kind of sad. I feel like you really need help.
Fuck out. My
You
friend
need
in
all the
Texas,
help.
so help me. You said what? I'm right here.
I am immediate help, man.
I don't know you.
Uh,
God damn it.
I would be
Mom would do
surprised.
it.
Your ass would be on the floor, and then your dad would come and be like, "Boy, the fuck are you doing?
Help.
Nah,
he
you
just
got
help.
yourself into this mess.
That's all.
Get out."
Help. I need it. He's gonna drag me down the rest of the stairs, just push me out the way, walk up. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna stay there all day. He's just gonna be getting ready to go to work the next day. Look at me, walk out the door. Come back.
He kind of like steps on you a little bit. Ah, kidney.
It's been about 10 hours. Please come back.
You know, I took an exam on the urinary system. Speaking of kidneys,
Nice.
yeah.
Did you pass it? though?
Why?
Did you
I
piss it
passed it.
though?
Did you piss it? Yep.
Ah,
Wait, why did you take a test on that? Of all things?
because
Akhtar's
It's a-
about
it's a
to be a
science class.
nurse.
it's a science class.
He's
Why
about to
did
be.
you you're gonna go be a nurse?
He's
Yeah.
about to be a knee nurse.
A
Yes.
neeners. Neeners.
There you go. Bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
he's-
weird. Yo, the kidney's fucking wicked though. I'll tell you why. Because did you know that your right kidney is 2 inches lower than your left? And for whatever reason, there's a legitimate purpose for that. I don't remember actually why the purpose, but it's a thing.
But there is a purpose.
How did you,
That's
how
me.
did you pass the exam? That sounds like crucial information.
Dude,
I mean, it's to like,
the second you take an exam,
Sure.
it's like, all right, I'm done with that shit.
yeah,
Basically.
seriously.
All right, question 1. Not anything we studied. Cool.
You ever has that ever happened? Have you ever been like taking a test and all you can do is just fucking laugh because you're like, I don't know any of this shit.
Yeah.
Like I might as well have not been here the entire semester. Like what the fuck am I looking at?
Like, we learned this when.
Dude, I've done that for when I was in my accounting class. I literally like looked to my neighbor looked at me, and we both exchanged looks, and we just started laughing.
Like, bro, you see this shit? Yeah.
That happened in college quite a few times. I remember being in like one exam, and I just heard like a dude just a couple seats down from me, just like he just like audibly, he was like, "What the fuck?" Like, and you're just like flipping through the test, desperately looking for like a question that he knows, but it's like, what
Hey,
is
please,
this?
Bro,
Professor, did we study this?
Bro, I've had that happen to me multiple times where I don't remember any of this, and then one time it actually was my fault because I studied the wrong chapter.
Oh no.
And so I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And they're like, and I'm like, I remember this stuff. And the teacher looked me after we took the test and said that. He's like, that's the next chapter. I'm like,
You know, I'm
I'm prepared for that test. Can I take that one instead and retake this one when y'all take the other
I'm
test?
92% sure that they do it on purpose because here, as I'm taking online courses, I have all the course material in front of me. Even when I take exams, there's no reason why this exam doesn't have anything that I'm looking on this exam right now.
You're just dumb.
No, it's like I'm taking an exam for fucking, I don't know, sociology, and it's like, okay, so when was Mozart born? Like, what? Huh? What's that got to do with it?
Dude, that was me in my producing class. So they like taught us like, you know, the fundamentals of like producing and how like companies use it. And then we get the fucking like exam, and I shit you not, there were like legitly like math equations on there, and I'm like,
First question.
when did we do a math problem in producing?
How many ounces is this? What?
But no,
no,
I just don't work well with math.
Me neither, bro.
Well, it just bugs me because like I've had exams before where we have like a study guide beforehand, and then you'll get questions about stuff that was never on the study guide. It's like, why even give this to us if you're going to be asking us different shit? Like, that's just mean. Like, people use that as a way to study, right? Because you only have so much time, especially in college. You're taking all these classes, so you're like, all right, if this is the stuff to focus on, this is the stuff I'll study. And then they throw in other shit to fuck with you, and it's like, dude, come on.
And like, it's an extra tool. It's not even the book. It's a study guide. How are you gonna not be faithful to the study guide?
But every single teacher thinks that you need to focus on their class. And their class is the number one.
Oh yeah.
No.
No, I have 3 others, you know, and then I also have a job, and then I have 6 kids. What am I supposed to do? I have 6 kids, bro.
And you got to pick them all up once a week.
Yeah.
Every week, once a week.
Dude, in freaking fucking college, man. I always love that because, like, for my college, we would have to take the stupid gen eds like everyone else does. Hey, look, there's your dad. And, how he is in the background.
No, Shadow! I saw it! I saw it! Doctor, there's someone behind you! Oh my god!
I'm like, yes, it was a foreshadow. I saw the future. Anyway, and then the fucking teachers be pissed that we're not focusing on their gen eds. I'm like, all right, what am I going to focus on? The gen ed class? Or the class that I'm actually animating and doing 3 stuff that I'm coming here to learn?
Yeah, man, this is really fucking stupid. Why am I taking a science course right now? Come on.
Yeah.
I'm learning about people. What do I need to learn about fucking mixing?
What are you going in again?
Doing sociology and criminal justice.
For like your major.
Sociology and criminal justice.
Well then, yeah, you need a science for some part of
Yeah,
that.
you need to know when Mozart was born for that, dude.
Bro, I'm so... I feel like they just like throw in all these extra classes. Like, how much more can we legally tax these children for their education?
Bro, it's gonna leak again. That shit's gonna leak again.
Akhtar's got a little leakage at the.
I was watching Akhtar's camera. I'm like, it's gonna leak. It's gonna leak.
There's our handyman fixing a washing machine.
Oh man.
Proud of him.
He's so
for-
handy.
Wait,
For
did you guys
people-
hear the wash machine start?
Well, yeah. So I watched his dad come down, and I watched he had like soap for the washer, and I'm like, he's about to go wash some clothes, and I'm remembering, I'm like, before the stream,
I didn't see
Akhtar was
that.
saying that their washer was leaking, and I'm like, that shit's gonna leak again. I don't know why they're about to do it. And Akhtar's watching, and I'm watching him watching. I'm like, you know what you're about to go have to do? Like, just telepathically, he's like, all right, gets up.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Oh,
it's
I
gonna
didn't
be
see him
worse.
holding anything. I thought he was holding paper towels or something to go help clean
No,
it.
that man
No.
Smooth came into the room with some soap in his hand. He's like, gonna get this shit so clean. Don't.
No.
Not right now, bro.
Yeah, so people who don't know, before this podcast, Akhtar's washing machine leaked.
hmm
Shit's
I'm
so
very
Look, he's
back. He's not happy. He was
This poor
very
man. This
distraught.
poor man.
Uh,
Good or bad,
Akhtar?
Akhtar, good or bad.
I see towels.
Oh, yeah.
I saw the
Yeah?
towels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, did it
Yeah.
again.
There's the
I'm
towels.
sorry, bud.
ठीक है हम eBay पे के ऊपर डाल लेते हैं
Yeah.
हाँ हम eBay के ऊपर डाल सकते हैं
He's got a towel.
ठीक है
Hi.
He puts on like a snorkel and like diving fins and stuff.
200 के लिए ठीक है all right
Now introducing Akhtar's dad.
Special
Guest star.
appearance.
Yeah.
Yo, pass him the mic.
Dude, can we actually just do a podcast with your dad one day, Akhtar?
No.
Next year, Father's Day, we should have all our dads do a podcast together and talk.
Oh my god.
That would be one really interesting conversation.
I want
No, my dad
on
wouldn't be
here.
able to hear any of it.
Oh,
I can
Mike's
easily
dad's just
persuade
like-
mine.
what? What y'all say?
Mike, your computer's not working. It's working fine, Dad.
Dad, you're not working.
Out of order.
Mo's dad. So I talked through here. Yeah, yes, Dad. Yes, here,
Yeah.
right?
So I just put my. So I just get right here, right? Yeah, not that close. Dad.
Mine. Can they see me in there? Yes.
Yeah,
they
they're all
can.
just like.
Is this the?
I feel like my dad would be the only one who knows how to work this because he's done video calls and he has used a mic before for work. So
Bro,
it's like,
mine, I swear to God, this is how mine would be. Just
just staring
Just
off into the.
that's what it would be. It would be all of them just sitting there in silence, like not knowing what to say. Or just like,
no,
just
my
like-
dad would be like this, staring at you guys, and he'd be like,
That
"What
would
are you
end.
doing? What are you doing?" Oh, I'm just
so
That would be
someone
like
like
mine would take out his phone.
so someone gonna like say a joke or something like what the fuck?
Yeah, no, my dad would probably think you're all weird and leave.
well,
Honestly.
your dad at least knows that three of us are weird for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he's
Brian
gonna be
for
like,
sure.
he's going to be like, this is some of their parents, yeah. Just walk off.
Hey, but mine and Mo's
mean-
dad are cool though. I'll be honest.
They would
We're cool.
probably just
We're cool because he doesn't know
stare
me
at
at
each
all.
other.
We're cool
Oh.
because he doesn't know me at all. So he's just like, you know what? Out of sight, out of mind, and that's as cool as you can get.
True.
All right.
Factual statements.
Mo's dad just looks at me and Brian like, oh, you're those like 30-year-old guys trying to fuck my son, right?
Like, well, yeah.
Yeah,
Have you looked at him
that's,
lately?
that's us.
And then I'm the irresponsible girl who flew across the country to go meet a guy I never met in person online.
I'm trying to open.
You came
Mo's
with
legs
two
like a
big
turkey.
strapping men.
Yeah, but his first question was like, "Your parents let you go meet
With
a
two
random
big
guy?"
strapping men.
He did. He said strapping man. His question was, "I was allowed to leave the house by myself and go meet a man online." I'm like, I brought
With
them.
two big strapping men. Have you
See-
seen Mike? I don't know
What do
about
you
Brian. I mean, Brian's
Listen, Brian was like
tall,
crippled.
but
Brian was crippled when we went. So technically, I had one strappy man and I had a child to take care of.
No, he had a cane. He could have hit me with it. Shit, he tried.
Brian
Did
can
hit you
use
with
his penis as like a bullwhip.
Oh my.
It's average.
Averagely big, apparently, but you know.
Yeah, you know, if average was, you know, if average was, you know, 3 times the normal size of everything, then yeah, that's average.
God.
Yeah, like you know, this is like this. Ryan's like 5 of these.
I thought he was just cosplaying
3 times
as,
as
like,
big
a
as the
fucking
average
Saiyan.
horse penis.
Yeah, I thought he was just cosplaying as a horse, huh? Well, I guess that's just
Oh my
real.
god. It's just so thick. God, I could sleep on it.
Oh, that'd be uncomfortable. I hate sleeping. on
No
my dick.
homo though.
That
No
shit
homo.
hurts.
I hate
like
sleeping on my dick.
like I sometimes when you're
What?
doing like some belly action, you know, on the bed, you're just
Some
like,
belly
oh.
action.
Yeah, belly action. You know, you're laying down on your stomach. It's like, oh, just enjoying it, and then your dick is just kind of like just like
Brian, you're doing it wrong.
But, like,
Yeah, yours
but-
is you're laying on the head of your dick. It was that fucking lawn.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant like it's up. but
Brian's
it's like,
hugging his
when you
dick like a
look
body pillow.
Ryan,
No.
Brian, you
I'm
got to
concerned
drill
for
a
you.
hole in your mattress and make a dick hole that you can
Oh
just
my god.
insert it while you're on
Yeah.
your stomach.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant like,
Oh
like
man.
I don't know, like where your groin is, like you kind of got it like up, and you're like laying on it, and the pressure, because you know I'm kind of fat, like pushes down on it.
Because your balls are so big. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
No, I am extremely average.
Man's got coconuts down there. My
Mhm.
god.
Bongos.
Not just the size, the hair and consistency as well.
Ryan, I thought you were gonna have like a legitimate like reason for why it's uncomfortable for guys to like to lay on their stomach,
It hurts.
like it is for girls to lay on their stomach sometimes. But like, you
You
made
have a
no,
dick?
I made not from that dumbass, from like
Oh.
laying on your tits. For some chicks, if you're small or average, you're fine. But if you have big tits, it hurts. And I'm like,
is it also because like it hurts your guys' belly button? Do women have belly buttons?
we do have belly buttons, but I'm sure
Okay.
it doesn't ever hurt me. I was just gonna say.
A nurse.
Do
I was
women
trying to
have
say 'cause it
belly
actually hurt
buttons?
to lay up with my belly button. I'm like,
Oh my god. I gotta clip it.
yeah, Ryan, you made no sense to why it hurt. You're just like, oh, because of this and angle, and I'm like, what are you doing
yeah,
on the
okay.
bed?
No, so okay, so
You guys were looking at me like I was crazy when I said belly buttons. That's why I had to ask.
so
No,
you-
I was looking
your
crazy
dick is
because I
like
was trying to
this,
understand.
right?
Did my belly button hurt when I laid on my stomach? And I was like, I don't know.
For the
You
audio
never had to
listeners,
lay like that?
Brian is pretending his phone is his dick and he's pressing it up against his belly.
and then the pressure of the belly and the mattress.
He's now unlocking his phone with his dick.
Y'all, this
and
is
holding
why you
it
gotta
against
come to
his
the
torso.
podcast live, because like the audio just doesn't do this justice.
But
Yeah.
see, Brian, I wanted to be like, oh, it's a guy thing. Maybe I don't understand. But the fact that these 3 guys are like, what the fuck are you talking about? Makes me question what the fuck you're doing when you're laying on your stomach.
It squishes.
According to these 3, they had no clue what the fuck you were talking about.
We
never
got
had
little,
I love
on my
sleeping on
belly,
my
though.
stomach. I don't
we
know
got
what
little
you're-
mini hot dogs, I guess.
I never sleep on my stomach. I love sleeping on my left.
Well, see, I'm consistently having to rotate because of
Well,
my back, so
can,
I have
can
to
I ask
like.
Akhtar, like what do you do? Because I love sleeping on my side is my favorite, and like left side too. I'm all about that. But like I have to like push my arm out forward because if I lay on it, it'll fall asleep,
Oh, yeah.
and it's super uncomfortable.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like I have to do this like
Oh.
weird turn thing where like the side of my back is like on the mattress,
Yep.
and then like my arms
Yep.
out in front of me because
Yeah.
I have a lot of pillows, so I angle the pillows in a way where I am still kind
Yeah.
of sleeping on my side, but I'm like angled where that's not happening. And then also then
That's
from
the
there,
best.
what I do is that I take the tip of my fucking cover and I like do that and I just go like that and I'm down. I'm down for the count.
beautiful.
I like how Mo made the same face as I did when he said, I'm like, wait, what? I'm like,
You
oh.
know, Akhtar, it's a beautiful sight to know that you sleep with lots of pillows. You're
Dude,
so beautiful. I love it.
dude, and also my clean laundry. I sleep with a lot of pillows in my clean laundry, and I make a big pile of my clean laundry too, and then I just kind of like lay on it. Yeah, you guys
He
don't
had
do
a-
Put
that.
that shit away.
He had us in
dude.
Yeah,
the first
I
half
can't-
there, not gonna lie.
Well, no, but your guys, I have like a California king, so like I can do that. Like
He could. We all seen his bed.
my bed is like a new adventure every
Akhtar.
night. It's insane.
Akhtar, just
You got
because
your
you
bed
can,
from Cali?
just because you can doesn't mean you should.
What do you mean?
Akhtar, is that your pickup line at the bar? Like,
I-
"Hey, my bed is a new adventure every night, honey."
Yo,
I mean, he would. I mean, he's not lying.
literally, you can have a side quest on that bed, bro. I'm serious.
That bed you had like 5 of me.
Akhtar has the Witcher 3 of beds.
Can really grind out some levels there, my guy.
Actor's just laying in the bed with
Oh,
You know,
arrows.
what the worst part about having that bed is? I literally, if I'm not using my clothes, I actually only sleep on the farthest right side only, and then there's just bed.
Just bed. Yeah.
I remember that when last time we were there, I saw all the pillows to the right. I'm like, why is it all to the? He's like, because I won't come to the side. There's nothing over here. So I go.
There's
to the
nothing over
corner.
there.
I'm like,
This
"Hi,
is
I feel it."
it's just a big ocean of bed that I can't do anything with.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I gotta be on like some sort of edge. Like I need an escape route.
I have
Like
to get
if
to
I'm
the
just
wall.
in the middle of a giant ass bed, I'm like,
Dude,
shit.
that's it.
Dude,
Now they'll for sure come and kill you because you're at
Yeah.
your weakest.
Now I'm struggling to get I gotta pick the side I want to get up, and they're already on the
Mhm.
bed as I'm trying to decide. Like it's over,
Mhm.
and now I'm like, well, and then I'm dead.
And you're dead, dude. The killer killed you.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why I sleep against the wall for my bed and all my pillows, engulfed in pillows. So if I die, I mean, at least I die comfy.
No, you're gonna die
You
trapped.
don't have a bed. You just have pillows.
I know. I have a
Yeah.
mattress. I got a bed, and then all I have are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's one right there. 9,
Yo,
10. 10 pillows.
get up and
10 pillows.
yo, make
my
your
God.
bed. What are you doing?
No,
Disgrace.
I don't care. Just blanket.
Dishonor.
It's the
Well, I
blanket
think-
that you all left
I
me
think
with.
you're the only one here who actively makes your bed every day.
Every day, bro. I have to.
Brian, do
I'm
you
gonna
do
go
too?
insane.
The only thing I
Yeah.
fix is like everything else. I just don't fix my blankets.
They said when you wake up and you make your bed, some other life shit behind that, life will go better for you.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
don't
start
buy
doing
into that shit
in
at all.
No,
I think
it
that's the
just helps
biggest
with
bullshit
organization.
thing ever.
Yeah.
Make your
yeah,
bed in the
organization.
morning and you'll be a billionaire. Fuck off.
Yeah. It all starts with just making your bed in the morning, and then
I
10
love
years,
those
you'll be a
bullshit
billionaire.
articles where like they're talking to some successful millionaire and it's like, how'd you get so successful? Well, every day I woke up at 6:30 and made my bed. Shut the fuck up. No, you
Right,
started a
like-
company that made millions of dollars, you fuckhead.
You had privilege.
Exactly.
Shut up.
Like, well, every
Got
day
a
I
$1 million
drink a glass
loan
of
from your
water.
father who has
Yes.
old-timey oil money.
Oh, fuck.
Speaking of sleeping, though, I wanted to mention this. I had sleep paralysis again for the first time in years.
Oh
And I
wow.
had it just a few nights ago. I used to get it pretty often, like around college and when I was like getting out of college. And then I didn't have it for years. And then a few nights ago, I was sleeping, and again, I was on my back. It always happens when I was on my back. And it was weird because it was one of those nights where like I kept like randomly waking up and then falling back asleep and just kind of going in and out of sleep. So that made it feel more like I was awake than anything else. Because at one point, I woke up, then started dozing back to sleep, and then it felt like someone like put their arm on my chest. Like I felt like a weight, and like I even like heard like the sound of like my sheets kind of crumpling under it. And then like I opened my eyes and there's this like woman standing like over me. But of course it's like draped in shadow and she's like glitching out, but she's like trying to say something to me. But like it's a weird thing where like
Oh.
Yep.
it would be like she was like
Bruh.
on a computer screen just fucking like glitching out and shit. I'm just like, oh my fucking god. Like it was the craziest shit.
Jesus.
I'd be like calling the work, like, yeah, I come to work. What happened? I'm like, someone's just broken.
but-
into my
but that- that's
house,
the
and we're
funniest-
done.
That's the funny thing though, is like
I'm lagging.
I've had sleep paralysis many times before, so like I immediately recognized it and woke up and I was like, oh shit. It's been a long time since I've had that. Like I wasn't even freaked out. I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I guess
You're
that's
back,
happening
huh?
again. I think it's a stress related thing. I think during
Yeah.
like times of high anxiety it happens to me. But
I was gonna say like I haven't had one for over a year now. Just due to, a lot of it, like you say, it's like anxiety induced, in my
Mhm.
opinion too. Just because for like the last like year and a half, I just like kind of got over a lot of a lot of shit I got over. So it's finally, I've been having some good nights of just straight fucking not waking up in the middle of the night and seeing shit like that. Thankfully,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
You know,
it's true though. It is very much anxiety induced. Sorry, I'll stop talking now.
I'm not gonna like, especially if I feel anxiety days, I'm surprised I haven't had any, or any that I probably realized there were any.
Damn.
I probably had freaking nightmares and thought they were just a nightmare, and I'm like, all right, whatever. But
I,
like,
I
even my
haven't had
when I have
that
high
shit.
That
anxiety,
just means you guys have healthy
Forever.
anxiety. Then I don't know.
I don't. I don't have healthy
Because
anxiety.
there's healthy amounts of stress and anxiety. There's healthy amounts, and then there's amounts where it's just like you get bags under your eyes.
Yeah. Well, I think some
Bro.
people are just more prone to sleep paralysis than others, but like
And that-
obviously
yeah.
anxiety will
Probably.
make that worse because you're probably a person who's just not prone to that anyway, so anxiety's not going to change that. But yeah,
Maybe
it
not,
was
yeah, 'cause-
weird because it just like I haven't had it in so long and I thought I was over it, and then like that happens, I'm like, oh, great, this again.
Here to
I
remind you.
I just sleep straight through the night.
Darkness, my old friend.
I already
I
have
come
sleeping problems
for
anyway, so
you
it's like
again.
fuck it, just add them on. Come on, let's go.
Or Mike, I'm having sleep problems too now. The past couple of days, I wake up at least 3 times in a night, and then I'm so exhausted.
Yeah. That's me every day. I don't remember the last time I didn't feel tired. And I'm not even saying that to be like funny or anything. I mean it. Like, I think I've been tired every day of my life for the past 5 years at least.
Yes,
Mhm.
It's
yeah.
bad.
Damn.
Yeah, my sleep is just broken up. It's every like hour or like so. I never actually like stayed asleep.
Yeah.
It's like short naps, bursts, sleep
usually-
bursts.
I've usually been able to stay completely asleep. The second I pass out, like, I fall asleep pretty quick. Like, I'll be talking to people at night, and they're like, "Oh, are you gonna be up for a bit?" I'm like, "Possibly. It depends." They're like, "What do you mean depends?" I'm like, "It all depends how I respond." I'll even put my phone like on ringer so I can hear the messages. I'll send a message and then literally 5 minutes later they'll text me, and I will respond like an hour, like 2 3 hours later. So I'll wake up and I have to go to the bathroom. I'm like, "This is what I meant, by maybe."
Yep.
I'm like, I passed out within the 5 minutes, and I heard that phone go off. I'm like, nope,
Yep.
comfy. I ain't moving.
I don't
Yeah.
sleep either. I just close my eyes and I open them, and it's the next day.
Bro, shut up! You pass out anywhere.
Mo, you
You
can
are
pass
a
out.
Hampy.
Do we need to talk about my house?
No, but
You
when I'm
passed out
when
in
I'm
the
ready to
corner
go
of the
to
couch
bed,
I'll
sitting
tell
up.
you right now, I'm pretty sure the Sandman invades your house every night, bro. Because you.
when I'm ready to
are
go
gone.
to sleep, I get in the bed and I close my eyes,
No,
and
you
then it's the
don't.
next day. What
No.
do you mean?
When you
When
were
I'm
over,
talking to people
when you
and
were
I'm going
over,
to sleep?
you literally are like, "Oh, I'm not gonna sleep, guys. We're gonna watch this." I'm like, "Okay." I go upstairs. I
Yeah,
think
because
the
we watched
change.
Sonic for like 3
No,
fucking nights
not
in a
even.
row.
You guys weren't even watching Sonic. You were watching something else, and I go upstairs to literally change so we can watch a movie. I come back downstairs and I hear a noise, and I'm like, "What's up? I figure we're gonna watch something." You're in the corner, sitting up like this,
boy
and you're
was-
passed the fuck out.
Your
laying
boy
there
was
thinking, like,
ready to
falling
go to
asleep.
sleep.
And I'm like,
Mo, but
Okay.
you're the fucking weirdest though, because you'll like fall asleep on call and like be snoring or whatever and just be sleeping.
My homies, bro,
And
they
then-
do it for me.
But the weirdest thing though is that like you'll randomly wake up and then insert yourself into the conversation again. Where you just be like, yeah, bro. It's just like you were asleep this whole time. What are you?
Yeah, bro, I
Like, you know what's
believe in
happening.
that too, bro. Like, what the fuck? How do you know?
Or my favorite ones is that he hears like I was talking about The Weekend or something that he's into, and immediately
Yeah,
inserts a
immediately.
comment.
Yeah,
Immediately.
Bro,
I love
how
that
did
song,
you?
bro.
Yeah, for me, the nighttime is so weird for me. I don't like really sleep. Like every single night, I've been up until like fucking 3 to 4 a.m. But it's because like for me at night, and this is why a lot of times like I know like some of you guys but like will try to like call me at like certain hours or like try to message me and I don't respond because in those time periods my brain is so active and it's just like I need to not be with anyone right now because I need to slow this fucking train down. So it's just hours of me just trying to like control my thoughts. But I try to use those
Dude.
also moments to be creative.
I completely get it. I mean, again, we were talking about ASMR earlier, and like I'll use that to help like me get tired and fall asleep. But the worst part is like the second I'm like, oh yeah, all right, I'm tired, I'm falling asleep. in just the moment it takes me to pull out my AirPods, I'm fucking wide awake again.
Yeah.
Like it just
my
the
God,
act
yeah.
of doing that, my brain's like, oh, we're up, and I'm like, no, we're not up. We're not up. Stop.
I know. Oh my God.
That's why
like,
I want to get like
that's why-
I've seen they've got like a headband that's like works as earphones too, so you can like listen to shit, but it's like comfortable and you can sleep with it.
Oh, I have that. It's not to sleep with, but I have a comfortable headband that has like Bluetooth in it.
Does it work well?
Like, yeah, it does. John got it when he used to work for Xfinity, and so like you can use it during the winter and such. But like I put it on, and you can adjust the speakers. I think either in front of you or side, so it's comfy. And you can lay with it, and it's like good surround sound and everything with Bluetooth. And I'm like, very nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try something like that out, I think.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah,
but I was gonna agree with Mose because like for the homies are soothing. Like I'll be on freaking Discord with like either. I know you guys recently because you guys will be off now whenever I decide to get on, but I understand because I work late.
Get on at
But I'll
like
go on.
3 in the morning.
Oh, sorry, but like I'll get on like with John and all of them in Discord, and like they're like, "Are you gonna play?" I'm like, "Yeah, just give me a second. I'll just be sitting there, and he'll be like, Danny. I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "Go to bed." I'm like, "No, I'm awake." And then I'll play around. I'm like, "You know what?" And I'll die first, and I'll be like, "All right," and I'll listen to them talk, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to bed." And I'll just go to my bed and pass out. I'm like, he's like, "Were you just waiting?" I'm like, "I don't know. Y'all were talking, and now I'm tired, so I'm gonna go to sleep."
I wish I can get that.
Yeah,
It's like a nonstop battle for myself. It's consistent me walking outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. And then my brain's like, hey, we're gonna be creative right now in this moment. It's like, I guess so. Hey, let's think about all of your problems. Oh my God.
Let's open up this can of worms. All your problems.
Right? We're gonna put it all in front of you. Face it now.
Remember that time you embarrassed yourself in front of the whole class in 5th grade, you fuckhead? Think about that for a few hours.
Dude,
my brain does that.
So bad. It's like my brain never shuts the fuck up, and I hate it.
Yeah.
And then I go to bed at like fucking 4, wake up at 6, go drive her to work, and then I'm up doing stuff, and I'm like, 2 or 3 hours. Here we are.
Bro, I'm telling you, you just got to get in the mindset of me and like Danny over here, bro. I know we're like almost at the 30 mark with these podcasts, bro, but friends are power, bro. My friends are my power.
My friends are my sleep aid.
I was listening to that music today on the way home from work.
Yeah,
I
bro.
listened to Face My Fears.
I'm just saying, bro, like, y'all get into the mindset, y'all could be sleeping easier at night. I'm just saying, no weird glitchy ladies over top of you either. I guarantee it.
No glitchy.
This, I swear.
You just gotta get in the mindset of me and Mo. We just know what's up.
Yeah,
We listen to the homies, and it's just, your voices just soothe us.
as we listen to the homies, I'm like, oh, Brian's so fucking boring right now.
Yeah, I know. He's rambling about his bullshit again. All right.
Are you kidding me? Real talk, Brian's voice is probably the only voice that can give me like a full one-on-one attention for my ADD. I don't know why, but everyone else, if they'll say something like, all right, I'll just get slowly distracted. Like if you watch me on podcast, I'll slowly turn away. It's just how to have it. But Brian's, I have to focus 100%. And I don't know why, it's because Brian like rambles like me. So I'd have to focus. Like I'm like, if I forget one thing, I'm gonna lose it all.
He rambles though.
I fucking, it drives me insane. I hate when I ramble because I don't fucking stop, and I
be telling bro, shut up. Like,
no, I'm so I know all of you have had to deal with it. I'm so sorry.
I'm literally like, dude, like he'll call me. I'm in the middle of watching, like, I'm in the middle of reading anime, and I can't read my anime now because I'm just like sitting there for an hour and a half. I haven't said a word. And he's just going, bro. The fucking platform 9 3/4, the Hogwarts Express has gone. Dude, but it's going. I've noticed I don't have a flying car to keep up with it.
You're gonna have one today.
Well, see, I've definitely learned, especially if I smoke, it's worse. Like my rambling is worse.
Yes.
It's so bad.
Yes, 110%.
that's when I know I'm definitely getting them good Z's tonight. This
Focus,
man's
wait,
high. He's
is
about
Brian
to talk.
smoking?
Let me
Alright.
just.
For whatever reason, when I'm on the phone with Mikey, I get this contact high where I'm just like, oh yeah, dude. Like, I get this super duper. See with you, Danny. That's the same thing that happens what happens with you with Brian. That's the same thing that happens with me and Mikey. I'm just taking in every word. Like,
Dude, I hone in on everything like you guys say. Like I joked about this before, but like it's honestly true. When I'm on a call with you guys, I'm not playing a game or anything because I can't focus on the game when I'm trying to focus on you guys. So you guys talk, I'm like, so whenever we're just hanging out on a call, half the time I'm just sitting there for hours just listening to you guys because it's like I can't do something else. I'm too focused on what you guys are saying.
this is there's too much going on.
I
I
feel
know.
bad. I feel like we just kidnapped you on the phone, bro.
Well,
Like,
but that's
now
why,
you're-
like, I'm usually the first to dip out because I've literally been sitting for 2 hours doing nothing, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I gotta go do something now, so I gotta go,
Yeah.
guys. But
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
yeah,
Damn, bro.
I'm the same way, Mike. I pace. I have to
Oh,
pace when we're all talking.
yeah.
I'm outside pacing.
You play
Bro.
Animal Crossing. I don't want to hear
You
it.
do every
he's
and
pacing.
anything, bro.
But he does pace at the same
You
time.
go
though.
outside and pace. You talk to people while we're trying to have a fucking conversation with you. You play loud ass games. Snacks on deck.
I have a whole sound
on
system.
deck,
I'm so
dude.
sad.
Snacks on deck.
Snacks.
Oh my god, the snacks are the worst because it'll get fucking tipped. And I'll hear in the freaking background trying to have a conversation. And I'm like,
I'm like,
or something?
And the
What
loudest
was that? I don't know.
dude. The
Oh my God,
loudest,
stop.
most biodegradable bags that I can hear.
Like the
The
fucking
sun
sun
chip
chip, yeah, yeah. Fucking
How
just
did he-
opening it just breaks the fucking sound
yes,
barrier.
bro.
I'm gonna beat you.
How,
with it, Brian.
how is he eating Doritos from a Sun Chips bag?
And you know what's crazy? Akhtar brought up a really
Oh,
good
God.
No!
Oh,
Put your
God.
Oh, Jesus Christ, bro.
I will kick you from
No.
the stall so fast.
Hey, is that the salt and vinegar?
I'm definitely not releasing
Cape
this
Cod,
podcast,
baby.
bro.
I'm mute. I will server mute you.
Sea salt.
I hate you.
Dude, they didn't have any.
Okay.
Which one did you want?
The sea salt and vinegar Cape Cods,
Oh,
those are
so
the best.
good, so
I
fucking
don't like
good.
the
There's-
vinegar taste. I like Cape Cod.
Okay, we'll meet halfway.
My taste buds are so sensitive, so like the vinegary taste doesn't taste
Oh
well.
my
taste
God,
buds.
I just
Ooh, I love
it's
that.
that little I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's in a weird way. Like to me, it's like electricity. It's like it's like a
Yeah.
shock. Oh. My whole body felt that.
Like,
It's a bit of bitter that works really well with the salt. Like I don't know what it is.
Oh.
It's just-
And you feel it, I think you feel it in the back left and right side of your tongue, right? That's where the taste is really accentuated.
Yeah, I usually also get it like
Yeah.
down in here, like in my. At least the salt.
That's the salt.
No,
That's the salt. Yeah, the vinegar is the top left and right, and then yeah, the salt.
Oh,
God.
I sorry, I think that's debunked. The whole like taste thing on the tongue. Like I don't think that's how it actually works.
I swear I just feel it.
Yeah, you
So,
can. Yeah, sure.
Mm.
It's a brain thing.
feel it.
Because
Can you
you're
feel it now, Mr.
every
Oh.
the little I don't know what they're called. The
Taste
little
buds?
ridges on your tongue, they're all different taste buds. Yeah, they're all.
Mhm.
It's all just a delicious mix
Oh.
of taste buds. Umami.
Umami.
I just ripped like a big ass piece of skin off of my toe. That shit hurts.
Eat it.
Yo,
Why?
Eat it.
That shit
Dare to
hurts
eat it.
so
Show it on
bad.
camera.
Eat it if
Show it
you're
on
cool.
camera.
No, I don't
I
want
got rid of it already.
Show it
Find
on
it and eat
camera.
it.
Ah.
Get that umami
on,
flavor
Howard.
of your toe skin.
Oh, bro, it's dark down there, bro.
Shut up.
Oh, it's okay. Just the smile, and you'll be able to see.
That's fucking no, bro. We not that rich, bro. I got Colgate, but I ain't got Colgate money. If you know what I'm saying.
I got Pronamel.
What?
Yeah. I don't know.
I have to use that Sensodyne.
That's what I do. The Pronamel
Yeah.
Sensodyne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sensodyne crew, what up?
I have to go to my dentist soon.
I went
Same.
there a week ago.
I gotta do a lot of. I'm glad we're talking about this.
Your dentist
done
name
in
is
a few years.
Crentist?
I gotta do a lot of shit. Damn, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Apprentice?
Oh, Akhtar, I love you.
Oh
Oh,
Jesus,
my audio
dude.
stopped. No, freaking. It just glitched for a second.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, it was good. We liked it. We liked it.
It's a real cold world out here.
I love that shit.
Dude, my favorite part of listening to like your guys' Let's Plays is just hearing you guys just get into these laughing like moments. I love it. It
The
brings me
laughing
so
fits.
much joy.
Oh,
so much
man.
joy.
It's always the dumbest shit that gets us. Like, the absolute most bottom of the barrel shit, and we just die laughing.
It really is. It's like stupid, but that's just how you like react to it. It just makes it funny, fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, I thought she was about to say that's just how you guys are though.
He's just
I'm like,
fucking stupid.
This is how you guys are. Fucking dumb.
I'm like Jesus.
No, Mo, that's
I gotta
you and
go.
Brian. Come
I'm smart.
on.
I'm smart AF. Get out of here.
See, there's my point exactly.
my brain's too smart.
Fuck is you talking about? Ask me anything, and I guarantee I can get you the answer.
Alrighty. What is 255 times 82
Brian.
without using a calculator?
Hey yo, Brian.
You're wrong, dude.
Nah,
Pass it down the line.
you're that guy.
Pass
Trust
it
me,
down
you're
the
that
line.
guy.
Trust me, you're that guy.
Akhtar.
Yeah, what's
What
up?
is
No, use that calculator, Akhtar.
What are you talking about? This is my
We
tissue.
gotta, we gotta quit. Whoa.
I just saw him grab
Akhtar.
something. I'm like, did he really grab his phone?
All right, Akhtar.
What's up?
200 and Danny.
Wait, what?
255 times 82.
We said 65.
55.
255 times.
82. I don't know. I was gonna make it the numbers I can do in my head, but then I'm like, wait.
Well, you should just do 250 times 200 times 50. 250 times. What was the thing?
82.
Okay, so you should just do 250 times 82 first, and then add the difference of whatever is the whatever 5 times 2.
So what's the
There
Is
you
that
answer?
go.
what it is? Is that what it is? I couldn't remember how to do the other way.
That's how,
No,
that's how
5
you do it,
times
right?
2, that's...
5 times 2 is 10. Yes, good.
Yeah.
Brian. Yep.
Mhm.
Now just do the 250 times the 80. Go ahead, do the 250 times 80 and then add 10 times 2. Or yeah. Or 5 times 2, which is 10.
So what's the
What?
answer?
Wait, wouldn't you add
No,
5
it'd
It'd be
times
the 16 cuz
82?
okay, so well no cuz it's 255 times 82, right? But you know 250 times 80 is something there's a 1/6 in front of it somewhere.
Mhm.
There's a
my
1/6 because it's 80 times 2 technically. It's just 80 times 200. So you do 80 times 250. Ah shit, there wouldn't be a 16 cuz it's 250.
You know, I was right. Yeah, it was. I got the 20,000 part right. Couldn't say what the other part would be. Yeah, so it's because the answer is 20,664. I'm trying to figure out what do you get the second part. Because if I did 250 times 80, I got that. How do you get the second part? We're doing math on the stream.
Bro, you just gave up the whole answer. There's no
Oh, no.
reason why we should even talk about it anymore.
No, but I want to figure out how you
Yeah,
get the second part.
So what I do is hold on. I want to see if that actually even works. Okay, so 250 times 80 equals 20,000,
Mm-hmm.
and then 5 times 2 is 10.
No child left
255
behind.
times
No child
82
left behind.
is 20,900. So it doesn't work.
behind.
Yeah, it doesn't
No.
work.
I was like, I got the
Here's
first
here's
part. I'm like,
here's
I
the
don't
best thing about it, right? Multiplying numbers that big is just a party trick these days. You don't need it. Everybody's
You
got a
never know.
calculator.
That's true.
know. You're right. But what if your phone's dead? Then you don't have.
Then you're in a worse situation than needing to fucking answer what's 255
Answer a
times
math
82.
equation. I mean, just ask the next person, like, next to you, like, hey, yo, can you do this equation for me, like, on paper?
Fair enough. On paper.
Listen, I worked as a fucking engineer, and I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't need to use most math in life.
I worked as an accountant and I agree with that.
I hate it so much because they're so right, and we're learning so much that is so wrong.
I worked for this company and I didn't have to use math at all.
Not even when you run the cash register?
I said for this company, not for that company.
That's crazy because like I push
That
a
company,
broom
yes,
around.
I use math a lot for the cash register.
I push a broom around and they want me to do long division. Like what the fuck?
Oh, I solved for X. There's that whole
like-
fucking like equation on the like floor. It's
I'm like
Jesus.
fuck, bro.
Pop it
like-
up while you're doing it.
Before you can clock in, what year is this? What? Figure it out. What?
I would hope I know what year it is.
If Billy
It's
had
just
8
memes.
apples, but he gave Sally 3, how many does Billy have? But he gave another one to his mom. It's like, bro, I'm
What
trying to
kind
clock
of
in.
does Billy ride? How do I figure that out?
7?
What color is his hair?
What
How
day is
fast
Billy's
Billy
mom making
going?
hot dogs?
He was walking. What?
I hated fucking weird.
Where's Billy's dad at? It's been 10
Aptitude-
years.
Those aptitude tests, those are insane. If that's what you're
Dude,
talking
those,
about, Brian.
yeah.
Yeah, those are insane. Where you see like a cloud and then a circle and then guess the next shape, and you're like, what? Like,
I'm sorry, why you gave me nothing to work with this
I
pattern?
still have to do one of those for like math. I've never took
an
like-
aptitude test for math. It's
Yeah.
gonna. For math is gonna be weird too. Well, they
Yeah.
have an aptitude test for numbers, where it's just,
just
like
never
compare
did it.
the two numbers next to each other. What's different about them?
Yeah, I just never.
I like that
didn't do
one.
it
I
yet.
like doing that aptitude test for math for numbers.
Bro, my favorite is the not the reading one, but just the general language one, where you just have to where you get three of the same word, but they're all spelled differently, and you have to figure out which one is spelled correctly. I don't know why, but I have that one fucking on lock.
I mean,
I've always gotten like at
that's pretty
least
easy.
a 90 on that every time.
I mean, I
Dude, I don't know.
agree.
Dude.
The one
I
that
say
tricked me the
Brian.
most
What-
was
what
the
have you had-
perceive one.
I'm kind of confused here. What have you had to take these tests for?
So sometimes for jobs, they just give you an aptitude test after your
jobs?
first interview. Yeah, after your first interview, they give you an aptitude test.
Never
And
had
then
to do that.
if this really,
I did.
the first aptitude test I took for my accounting job, I just didn't get it, so I just guessed on everything. I didn't get the job. They're just you're just actually too fucking stupid. So and then also for school programs too, depending on what
Yes.
kind of program it is. Like for
programs
my nursing program, I have to take that kind of aptitude test to enter. So they're around.
Yeah, I took math aptitude
Yeah,
test,
I've
but, like,
never. I had to take these. I'm sitting here just like I don't know what these are. I've never taken one
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, some jobs have them, and then some, like how you said, some programs have them too.
When you look at one, Mike, you're just like, this is stupid. Like this doesn't prove anything.
Right.
Dude, not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna like not get my job because I had to take one, and I'm like, oh, like the math questions, like I was like, oh, this is so fucking easy. Well, then I got to one math question, which I think is why I didn't get pushed to a cashier right away, because I read the freaking question wrong, and it was asking me like for freaking. I always forgot an ear of corn. I'm like, what the fuck is an ear of corn? They're like, you have ear of this. So I guessed the freaking price, and then after I finished the test, I told my dad about the stupid question. He explained to me. I'm like, oh, he's like, why? I'm like, they might not call me back.
Oh, I fucked
They called me
up.
back. They called me back like 4 months later, and they're like, "You still want that job?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Hey, so everyone else was as stupid or like more stupid than you. Would you like the job? I mean, we carefully considered your application. Would you like to come in today?
Bro, that's literally how I got my job. I applied there because my friend worked there. Literally forgot about it. Was applying a bunch of like places. 4 to 5 months later, right before I almost. Price guys almost slapped me. Right before I almost accepted a job at GameStop because they asked me if I wanted to come work there. I got a call. There was like for Woodman's, and I'm like, yeah. And I'm like trying to think, I'm like, what the hell is this place? And I'm like, I don't remember this place. They're like, oh, we got your application. We come in for interview, and I was thinking about it, and I'm like, and I took my friend. I'm like, remember your job? It just called me 5 months later. And they're like, seriously? I'm
Men
like,
in the
"Yep."
woods.
I'm like,
Come
well,
work
I'm
for us.
going there instead of GameStop.
Yeah, GameStop was atrocious. Oh, I'm hoping Reggie brings it around. My boy Reggie.
Reggie can do no wrong.
Yeah, dude. Reggie's got this on lock.
His
You
body.
know, bring it
One time I like-
around.
The only
Just
time I go
not
to
for you.
GameStop now is for pop figures, and there's exclusives.
Damn,
If
Brian,
otherwise,
you,
I don't go there for games.
you could have been working for Reggie, essentially, Brian.
Yeah.
No.
I guess. God.
They
Oh
could
my
have had
God.
like an employee of the month thing and be like, "Oh, come meet our like new CEO or whatever." Like, what? You
Bro,
could have won that.
For the amount of pay they gave me for the amount of bullshit I had to do, I'm sorry, not enough.
Bro,
And especially when I started had to do what my manager like didn't want to do, and I was just like, I'm the idiot.
And not
Hi,
getting paid
welcome
extra
to the
for it.
GameStop. I'm retarded. How can I help you?
Look at the game's
Like-
not. I'm stupid.
Oh, so I'm
Well,
pussy.
that was the
I
one
see.
thing I absolutely despised too. It was just like I would ask a question about a game, and the motherfucker didn't really know how to answer me, and I'm like, bro, video games is like your thing, right?
Yeah, one job, literally, one job. And
Why are you here?
Dude, I remember I would go
You
in
don't
there,
even know what a
and
video
people-
game is.
And some of your coworkers at the time didn't know what the fuck they were
selling
talking
sandwiches
about.
here.
Dude, like, I remember when you were on, like, you gotta be on break or lunch, and like whoever was in there, they know what the fuck they were talking about, and I'm just in there waiting for you to finish your lunch, and I turn around, I'm like, you mean this? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, you can get it for this, or you can get it for this price, and doing this. They're like, oh, he's like, I didn't mean to bother you off the clock. I'm like, I don't work here, and that chick got pissed at me, and I'm like, I know your job, and I don't even get paid for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at my store, they try to hire people for like who's like certain knowledge. So like there's people who like knew like more of RPGs, people who knew like the shooters, or people who played what was popular. But the thing is, they didn't schedule people correctly, so they would like schedule people who played like the fucking anime RPG games, and hey, sell Call of Duty, and people like asking them Call of Duty stuff like, bro, I play fucking, I don't know, My Hero game. I never played a Call of Duty. It's like,
bro, I play Genshin. Get out of here, bro.
I'm just sitting there like, why wouldn't you schedule the people who know
Primo gems.
shooters on the day of the shooters and vice versa? It just, oh my god, it drove me up a wall. They just terrible management.
What are they shooting, Brian?
Pew pew.
8-year-olds.
Oh.
Okay.
And on that note,
Talking about the kids playing video games.
time. I think it's time to go.
Oh my.
Yeah, this might be a
Jesus.
good stopping point.
Mikey's face is like,
Shoot not! You
Anyway, shooting 8-year-olds, and that's it for the Fire Bar. So
tune in next time when we talk about,
the Rwanda
more,
genocide.
I definitely am not releasing this bullshit.
Oh, that's the good one. But hey, if you don't know, we do this live every Wednesday at 7:30 on Twitch.
For now.
Shut up. Come down, come hang out, come type in chat. We'll talk with you on there. Yeah, we have a Discord as well. The link will be in the description if you're on the YouTube. But yeah, follow us on social media. We got stuff coming out. We got Meetopias and stuff coming out each week. Fire Bar comes out Sunday. Yeah, God, I will never get an intro or an outro correct.
You're so
you won't.
weak.
All right, well, we'll see.
Oh my
We'll see you at the next bar. Peace out.
Bye, everybody.
bye.